Tara navigated the treacherous slopes of Gearhaven's scrap mountains. Towers of twisted metal and broken machines clawed at the sky. A polluted haze choked the air, the stench of oil and rust a constant presence. She had known this life since childhood, scavenging for valuable scraps just to survive another day. It was a hard life, but Tara was tough. She had to be. One hand gripped a dented wrench, the other holding tight to her bag of scavenged treasures. Her eyes, though, those were constantly searching for that one piece of scrap that could be traded for a warm meal or new boots. Gearhaven was a city that devoured its own, but it occasionally offered a glimmer of hope to those who dared to look. Today, hope appeared in the form of a glint of bronze amidst the rust. It was a large piece of metal, half buried under a pile of discarded gears. Intrigued, Tara began digging, her heart quickening with anticipation. The metal was cold and smooth to the touch, intricately carved with strange symbols. She pulled with all her might, dragging the object free. It was a massive, clawed hand, and it was attached to the rest of a dragon. The dragon was crafted from bronze and steel, its body a marvel of gears, pipes, and intricate clockwork. But it was broken, its wings twisted at unnatural angles, its chest caved in. Even still, a sense of power seemed to emanate from its lifeless form. Tara had never seen anything like it. She traced a finger along the dragon's jaw, its cold metal smooth beneath her touch. Who could have built such a magnificent creature? And why was it abandoned here, left to rust among the debris? As she cleared more scrap from around the dragon's form, a faint humming sound reached her ears. It was coming from the dragon's chest. Curiosity consumed her. With a grunt, she heaved a large piece of scrap off the dragon's chest, revealing a shattered hatch. Prying it open, she peered inside. The hum grew louder. It was emanating from a complex network of gears and pipes, glowing with a faint, ethereal light. At the heart of it all was a large crystal orb, pulsing with a life of its own. Tara reached out to touch the orb. As her fingers brushed against its surface, a voice echoed through her mind. It was raspy and weak, filled with the dust of ages. "Beware the plague," it whispered. "Only I can stop it." The voice startled Tara, sending her scrambling back. She looked around, her heart pounding. Was she going mad? Had the scrap heaps finally gotten to her? She cautiously approached the dragon again. "Who's there?" she asked, her voice barely a whisper. The orb pulsed, its light flickering. "I am Vexis," the voice replied, "and unless I'm mistaken, you are my new mechanic." Vexis. The name echoed with an ancient power. Tara found herself drawn to the broken creature, compelled by its plight. She spent the next few hours clearing debris, her hands working instinctively as she exposed more of the dragon's form. With each piece of scrap removed, Vexis's voice grew stronger, revealing more of his story and the danger that threatened Gearhaven. "A plague festers beneath the city," Vexis rasped, his voice echoing with urgency. "It is a mechanical contagion, twisting metal and gears, turning machines against their creators." He explained that he was built to combat this plague, to protect Gearhaven from its insidious touch. But he had been betrayed, ambushed, and left for dead in the scrap mountains. The weight of his words settled heavily on Tara's shoulders. She had heard whispers of a plague, rumors of machines gone haywire, attacking their owners. But she, like most citizens of Gearhaven, dismissed them as mere superstition. Now, staring into the heart of a broken dragon, she knew the truth, and she knew she couldn't ignore it. Days turned into weeks as Tara tirelessly worked on Vexis. She scavenged for parts, traded precious finds for tools and fuel. The other scavengers thought she had finally lost her mind, but Tara didn't care. She felt a connection to the dragon, a shared purpose. She had to get him working again, for Gearhaven, for herself, for the memory of the people she had lost to the creeping plague of madness infecting the city. But danger lurked in the shadows. The Iron Inquisitors, masked fanatics who worshipped the plague, had caught wind of Vexis's presence. Tara had seen them in the city, their metal bodies adorned with twisted gears and jagged blades. They were merciless in their pursuit of anyone or anything that threatened their warped beliefs. One evening, As Tara was welding a new plate onto Vexus's side, she heard the scrape of metal on metal. She looked up, her heart pounding in her chest. 3 figures stood at the edge of her makeshift workshop, their eyes glowing with a malevolent light. The Iron Inquisitors had found them. "The machine heresy ends here," one of the Inquisitors hissed, his voice distorted by his mask. "Surrender the dragon or face the consequences."